Hello everyone, myself Jay Jizurkar and welcome to screencast activity, and today I am going to explain some examples of partial derivative along with my teammates. So my teammates are mentioned below. So partial derivative is nothing but the upgraded version of differentiation. Now let us see first example. So our example is if f of xy is equal to 3x square y plus 5x minus 2y square plus 1, then we have to find f of x. That here we can see that f of x means differentiating f with respect to x, treating y as constant. And similarly we have to solve further these type of examples. So now let us find f of x, that means differentiating f with respect to x, treating as y as constant. So we have to apply the basic principles of differentiation here. This sign is meaning daba, or we can also call it del. So daba f with respect to daba x. So our x is here, our x is 3x square y plus 5x minus 2y square plus 1. So differentiating f with respect to x gives us 6xy plus 5, and minus 0 we are not considering. So our final answer is 6xy plus 5. Similarly, for next example, that is f of y means differentiating f with respect to y, treating x as constant. So again we have to differentiate f with respect to y, or simply we can say daba f with respect to daba y. So our x is again so our f is again same, that is 3x square y plus 5x minus 2y square plus 1, but now we have to differentiate it with respect to y. So our answer will be 3x square plus 0 minus 4y plus 0. So our final answer is 3x square minus 4y. So turning to next example, that is fxx. So what does it means? It means we have to differentiate f with respect to x. That means we have to do double derivative. So here it is mentioned that differentiate with respect to x, but here we have to differentiate daba f by daba x. So our daba f by daba x we have found it here, that is 6xy plus 5. So we are going to differentiate this example with respect to x, so we will get 6x. This is our final answer of this example, that is f of xx, that means double derivative of x. Similarly, we have to differentiate f with respect to y twice for another example, that is differentiating f with respect to yy, that is double derivative of y. So we have to differentiate daba f by daba y with respect to y, and we have finded the value of daba f and daba y here, that is 3x square minus 4y. So we have to differentiate 3x minus 4y with respect to y. So we will get minus 4. Then our next example is f of xy. So how we can solve this? Let us see. So first differentiating y with respect to x, then differentiating the result with respect to y. So differentiating y with respect to x. Differentiating f with respect to y. So differentiating f with respect to y gives us 3x minus 4y, and differentiating the result with respect to y, then it will gives us 6x. I hope you are getting. And again, next example is differentiating f with respect to y, and then differentiating the result with respect to x. So differentiating daba f by daba y with respect to x will give us, so we have, where is that result? So yeah, here is that result. So we have to differentiate this example with respect to x, and we will get 6x. So this was some few example of partial derivative. I hope you get the point. and further my teammate will explain.